know, you don't need a ton of gadgets and gizmos to go RVing.
Nope.
Grab yourself a poop chute and a water hose and you're ready to go.
But a few extra RV gadgets will make it safer, easier, and a whole heck of a lot more fun.
So today we're going to show you our top 5 gadgets and gizmos that we've discovered in 2023 and show you some of our tried and trues that we won't RV without it.
And can you tell us we just came from Italy? She's using her hands to talk. One of the coolest outdoor RV finds was our step covers for the stairs going into Ruby. We found a marine decking that's basically a peel and stick. We had the carpet coverings that were attached with zip ties. The zip ties kept breaking. We were just never happy with the way they looked, the way they felt. These dress up the stairs really nice. They're soft, they're cushioned, they are not slippery when it's wet, they're stain resistant, and the sun does not bother them one bit. One thing to keep in mind with your steps is most of them come with a non-skid strip on there. You will have to remove that, which was a little tedious, I have to admit, before you apply your marine decking. And this really, you cut your pattern, you clean the bottom of your step, you take the backing of the marine decking on and you apply it. It adheres right away, very easy to use. We love this, we highly recommend it. One of the biggest fears in the RV is having a water leak. Water leaks can do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. So what we have is a Govee water leak detectors. And they're pretty accurate, they're pretty spot on. So I just did dishes and dried them on the mat. And all I did was place this on the dish mat. The alarm went off and it's going to show me in the app that I had water detection in the water heater. So this water sensor has been programmed and it goes underneath my water heater in the back of the RV. So I just pulled this one out and you can see there's not a lot of water on the mat. It's just damp from the dishes. It should go up again. That's as easy as it is with the water leak detector. Now we have 6 of them placed throughout the RV. Anywhere that a pipe or a water hose that carries water could leak, we've put them there. All of the sensors are running through the Wi-Fi repeater that's over in the kitchen, and everything comes to the phone. The best thing about the Govee water leak detector is that it's a one-time purchase, no monthly fees, no monitoring fees. You buy it, it's yours, it's done. You monitor it on your phone.
To show you our next item, you have to join me in the shower. So come on in.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, next up is a very boring gadget, but one that has revolutionized our shower, and that's these. They're called toiletries, as a spin-off from toiletries, and they attach to the wall. They're silicone and they hold everything. We have hooks, we have buckets, we even have a mirror for Phil to shave in the shower, and it has freed up all of our surfaces. No bottles fall as we're driving down the road anymore, and I love it. You can find this stuff almost everywhere, but of course we'll link it in our blog. And before I leave the shower, I gotta say, if you've struggled with your shampoo containers, this is our 4th one since we've been on the road. And this item wasn't on the list to show you, but it's the best one we've had. All the rest of them have broken. This one so far is a little more expensive and was worth every penny. All right, now get out of my shower.
Another one of our favorite RV gadgets is this 5-in-1 weather station. It indicates temperatures indoor and outdoor, humidity, rain, and wind, and a couple other environmental readings. It's synced from here to our outside weather station via Wi-Fi to give us the indoor and the outdoor temperatures. So it really comes in handy when there's a lot of wind outside. This tells us how fast the wind is, the direction the wind is hitting the RV, so then it lets us make the determination whether or not we should close up the slides or pull in either one of our awnings. Next up is our BlueTech MR3 portable water filtration system. Right here. What we like most about this system is it's much more smaller and compact than our last filtration system we had. The filters are 5 inches. It's stainless. It has stainless quick release and it has stainless steel hoses. Everything about this system is truly easy to set up, easy to use, and you don't have to mount it indoors like we did. You can set it outside. But we move so often, I wanted it to be as quick as possible. So I have quick connects on either end of the hoses. So I connect to the pedestal, connect to the inlet side over here where my water softener is located. Done. Easy, shut the door, we're set up. If you want to see how we mounted it here in our storage bay, we'll link the video down below.
As you're scouring the web for all these new fancy gadgets and gizmos, make sure you pop over to RV Destinations magazine. This thing is amazing. If you're looking for inspiration for new locations to go to, This is what we've been using this year, and it has really inspired us to check out some places that we may have skipped out on the past 6 years. Now, the good thing about RV Destinations magazine is they now have gift certificates. So if you're looking for the perfect gift for your favorite RVer, this might be the way to go, because not only is it in print edition, but it's also digital, so they can download it right to their computer and check it out and not have to worry about where they're going to be when the next edition comes out. RV Destinations magazine has the most beautiful pictures you are ever going to find, with locations all over the US. I'm telling you, if you're looking for your next magazine, this is the one to get. The best thing about RV Destinations magazine is their Black Friday sale. Okay, it's not the best thing, but it's the best thing that's happening right now. You can save 30% off not only their digital, but their print copies. So make sure you go check them out now. You don't want to miss the savings. Now that we've shown you all of our new gadgets and gizmos that we found in 2023, let's show you some of our tried and true items that we would not RV without. First up is our RV emergency magnet. Now, if you haven't seen this, this could save a life. There are many times when people need to call 911 and they're in a campground, and not only do they not remember what site number they're in, but they don't remember the address of the campground. And there are many 911 operators, especially out in these small towns, that are not connected to any kind of cell phone or anything else, and they can't pull up your address. So in a panic situation, when you can't think straight because you're worried about your loved ones, you need to make sure you have this information written down. And it will also help if you have any medications, allergies, anything pertinent that you think you'll need to know in case of an emergency, written on here. It's really simple to use. Every time you change to a new campground, you just change the address and phone number and you're ready to go. If you don't have a fridge where the magnet will fit, don't worry, you can get some 3-in tape and put it right on the inside of a cabinet, and you'll never be worried in an emergency. And if you think this doesn't happen, I want you to know, after I created this, we got a ton of emails from people saying they wish they'd had this in their emergency. So make sure you stay safe and keep your loved ones safe as well.
What Stacey forgot to tell you was there were a few folks that did reach out to us that had the emergency magnet, and it did help them in an emergency, and they're so glad that they had it. Let's talk shades, like the magnet shade that we have on the front of Ruby. This was something we wish we would have done years ago, but we finally pulled the trigger. This has kept our rig at least 10 degrees, if not more, cooler during the summer. This thing is worth its weight in gold, and we have it on all of the front of Ruby's windows. While we're talking shade, let's talk about the side shade we had put on Ruby. This here has been instrumental in keeping the sun out of the living room from the side-facing sun. We had it done at the Girard awning plant in Red Bay, Alabama, and you don't have to have a Tiffin to go to Red Bay to get work done on your RV, such as getting the shade installed. It's really easy to operate. It's a manual pull. The string that you see here has a couple different levels of shade that you could put on it, or exposure to the sun. So if you want to see more out your window, you put it on a different notch. If you want less view out the window, you bring it down further. Super easy, highly recommended. One thing I forgot to add in putting out your awning, and the strap that attaches to the RV, you want to take it and you want to give it a slight twist so that this is not completely straight. Doing so helps when the wind starts blowing. This strap will not make noises, it won't sing. I don't know how it works, but it works.
When we updated our furniture, these tables were game changers for us. We needed more storage and more outlets, and these fit the bill. So they raise up, and inside are a couple of outlets, including a regular plug and USB plugs. So it allows us to charge all of our batteries, our camera gear, cell phones, computers, whatever you need right here. And of course we have two, so we have one on each side. So it really helped our charging ability when we're not boondocking, of course.
One of the RV gadgets that we had before we even owned our RV was our TPMS system. Now, we've had a couple TPMS systems since we've been on the road, and we've upgraded to the TST system, and then I upgraded again to the TST 770 TPMS monitor. This monitor, as you can see, is bright, it's in color, it shows all my tire pressures, and yes, I have a few tires that are low. Those are on the Jeep. The temperatures have been really cold lately, so I say all of that to say that you definitely need to have a TPMS system. Not necessarily the one that we have, but one in general. When we first started out, tire safety was one of our biggest concerns. We did not want to have a tire issue, whether it was heating up from a hung brake, whether it was a slow leak, whether it was a blowout. We didn't want to have a tire issue go without being noticed. So what the TPMS system does is it lets you know of an impending issue with your tire before it's a catastrophic event. If you don't have a TPMS system, you need to look into them. There's many out there. This is the one that we love. This is the one that we recommend.
I don't even know you right now.
Is that good?
You killed it.
Yes.
No nothing.
Yes.
That was your best one yet. Why am I laying on the floor showing you my dirty rug? It's because it's a Ruggable. We resisted purchasing this rug for several years when we first hit the road, and I have to tell you that was a big mistake. It is more expensive than the rugs we picked up before, but you track so much dirt into these RVs, we ended up tossing 3 rugs before we purchased this one. Now with Ruggable, we simply pull the backing off this rug, toss it into a regular size washing machine, not our onboard washing machine, and it's clean just like brand new as soon as we pull it out of the dryer. I'm telling you, it is a worthwhile purchase. It is so easy to keep clean and to wash. You're going to wish you had one of these for your RV. And the best part is you get to pick your color, your design, make it match your decor, and it gives you the look and feel of a house instead of being in an RV at a campground.
Another gadget that is a must-have is an RV dash cam. This one here happens to be a Garmin dash cam, and it gives you about 140-degree field of view out the front of your RV. And this will come in handy whenever you're in an accident. You can prove whether it was your fault or somebody else's fault. We actually had a crew member who was involved in an accident where a car cut him off that he didn't even see, and he had it all captured on his dash cam. So it saved his tail. It made the police report a lot easier. This thing is worth its weight in gold. If you don't have one, get out there, check out the Garmin's. You can't go wrong.
According to Phil, this next item is not a gadget or a gizmo, but I feel like it's something we would never travel without, and that is our Open Roads Discount Fuel Savings Program card. This thing has saved us so much money since we joined up. It is free to join, and all it does is save you money. So if you use diesel in your truck or your motorhome, this is something you're going to want to sign up for. Now, they will ask you for some private information, but don't worry, this company's been around for a very long time, and they only use it in case you guys skip out and don't let them take the money for the fuel. But let me tell you, when you see the savings you're going to get on this bad boy, you're going to wish you'd had it this whole time. One of the things we did early on when we first joined up with Open Roads is we opened up a separate savings account, and we keep money in there just for fuel. So that way we're not giving anybody access to any other accounts, and we know the only money that can be taken is the money that we put in that account. So for peace of mind, if that helps, go ahead and set that up before you apply. And I'm telling you, you'll want this card. We are always asked about RV organization because it can be a real pain to figure out how to put everything in a way where it's easily accessible, it's not moving all over the place, and you utilize every inch of space, most importantly. And we finally stumbled on all of these acrylic bins. We have all different shapes and sizes to fit our smaller stuff as well as our medium to larger items. And we're able to separate it out so we no longer hunt in big bins looking for that one cord or that one thing. Now we go to exactly where it is. We pull it out and we save time and frustration because our organization before made me nuts. So my tip to you, even if you don't get these, is to get clear see-through bins so you know exactly what you're looking at, and to make sure you space all the way up to the top of your cabinets. And that's going to keep you organized and make things easy to find.
There you have it. These are a few of our favorite things
for 2023 and beyond.
Yes.
So thanks for watching. We would love to know what some of your favorites are. And oh, if you're in the market for a few new gadgets this year, it is right before Black Friday. We are sending out our Black Friday newsletter tomorrow. So click the link down below if you want to see some Black Friday specials before you go shopping.
Yeah, you don't want to miss anything. Stocking stuffers are a must this year.
All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see ya
on the road.